On these long weekends, you can expect to see additional police officers out doing enforcement and encouraging people to be traveling safely to get to their destinations safely. So, in spite of the fact that you may see like very crowded roads, you will see lots of enforcement opportunities as well. A lot of education. There are a few. This Thanksgiving weekend is a little bit unlike other long weekends in that it attracts sightseers as well. So it's not just those who are up here visiting seasonal properties or like visiting families. A lot of people will come up for the sole purpose of enjoying how beautiful this area is. So that brings us to the point of trespassing. So for those sightseers, it is very important that if you are enjoying an area that you move safely off the road, that you not clog up traffic by unnecessarily slowing down to take pictures or just enjoy the sights. Find a place to safely pull off the road and allow traffic to continue to move. And be mindful of people's private property. So if you are out on foot, make sure that you're in an area where you're allowed to be walking and not trespassing on people's property.
If you're planning a trip to a provincial park to catch some leaf change beauty, you really should check ahead to make sure there's availability as to not cause unnecessary backup in traffic.
Just plan ahead. Make sure that as best you can, plan your weekend and make sure that you're in an area that, like I said, that is safe to park, safe to walk on. If you're lucky enough to get into one of our provincial parks, then wonderful, enjoy that. But be patient and make sure that you're doing everything lawfully.
And speaking of backups in traffic, they will happen, and Bigley says getting frustrated over it is not likely to end well.
It is really important to just be patient, that you give yourself lots of time to get where you're going. If you're in a rush, I mean, that sometimes can be unavoidable, but it's really important to have a strategy to use when you're feeling overwhelmed if you're in traffic, that you can access that and calm down, because those road rage incidents often can escalate into criminal offenses. And at the very least, there's wear and tear on you as a driver as well. So do your best to be patient. Traffic will move when it moves, and you just have to go with the flow. Don't find yourself responding to your emotional state and then getting into some kind of criminal investigation unnecessarily. You just have to be patient.
Finally, if you plan to have a glass of wine with your Thanksgiving dinner, Bigley says you should plan to have a way home that doesn't involve you driving.
You'll see ride programs as well at all times of the day, as ride programs are, I don't want to say successful, because finding an impaired driver is not a success. It's a successful enforcement engagement, but you will see those ride programs at all times of the day because people are operating while impaired at all times of the day. So you really can't underestimate the impact that drugs or alcohol may have on your system. What you may think might not be a good deal to consume may not be, your body may be responding in a way that you're unsafe to drive. So 0 is the number that we like to refer to. Just don't consume drugs or alcohol and choose to drive a vehicle of any kind. It is too risky. It puts lives at risk. And if you do make that choice, then you will find lots of ride programs and officers out doing enforcement. 2025 has been a tough year for us with impaired operation. We've seen very high numbers in comparison to years past, with people still choosing to operate impaired. And it's very frustrating, but we are very committed to being out there and taking those enforcement actions.